Back in 2020, I entered a state of surrender, not for the reasons of what was going on in the world at the time, but because I had just maxed out all my credit cards. I had only $25 to my name. I had to get back to Canada. I was in Australia and Bali at the time, trying to build my business and not succeeding in the way that I was doing it. I was eating mangoes off strangers' yards because I couldn't afford groceries. I was so ashamed, so embarrassed, feeling like a failure as I went back home to live with my mom. And my dad just found out that he needed immediate or emergency heart surgery. And so I was really stressed. I had so much trauma and fear resurfacing because of stuff in my business and money, and because of my dad. And after losing my brother years prior, I just had this really big fear, like, what if something happened and I lost my dad too? And this was probably the first time in my life where I actually truly surrendered, not just a momentary letting go or a nice deep meditation that supported me in the moment, but like day after day after day, kneeling down in prayer, crying for hours, letting everything pour out of me, and asking for the divine to come through and support, and that everything would happen for the highest good, even if I couldn't see it or understand it. And I think this is something that a lot of people struggle with because our mind and our ego loves to feel in control. We feel safety if we feel in control. And yet, control and safety is always an illusion if we're looking for it in the 3D world. When we make peace with the impermanence and with the constant changes and ebb and flow and the cycles of life and death, and just making peace with the fact that you're a spiritual being having a human experience and it's not always going to go the way that you want it to, there does allow space to enter. And I have found a really deep peace in my nervous system the more I have learned how to do this. Everything that I was praying for at that time found its way, the solutions came in, and the divine provided. But because this has been such a profound process in my life, I recently created a really powerful energy healing and hypnosis activation to support you in surrendering and handing over your challenges and receiving divine support. Comment or message qhht and I will send you the link to listen. You are way more supported than you know. It's safe to learn to trust that.